Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Carbot Expedition 33, the Zack Snyder cut. Begin. Amazing song.
Video games suck les bleus.
Maybe this game will be different.
The Sonic sound.
Okay, cool. Are you my ex-girlfriend?
Yes, I am. I'm your ex. To the harbor.
Oh my god. Oh, come on. Who dies to the mime? Come on.
Okay, now we're gonna change this sad little 34 into a happy number 33. There we go. That's
Sorry, I
better.
wasn't expecting
See you
that.
next year.
Okay, yeah, okay, good Bob Ross. Good use of that. No, not the trash guy.
This game is amazing.
That's absolutely true about this game. Like, it just destroys you. It just rends your heart. And after that, you're just like, that was the best thing ever. That's all I've ever wanted. For 20 years, all I've wanted was to be emotionally destroyed by a video game. And this did it! You know, so yeah, no, that is sort of the unique relationship gamers have with this.
Got your air?
Okay. No, what the frick? I don't want. Hello, fellow kids. Would you like to see why this game's really tight?
Oh no.
Oui.
So true.
Absolute cinema!
Renoir's entrance is phenomenal. Someone was even saying it almost feels a bit like Death Stranding when he shows up, in terms of just like this weird gravitas to everything. And Renoir's basically the Sephiroth of this game, of like the real Final Fantasy VII, in the sense that every time he shows up, something really bad happens. The first 3 times Renoir shows up, someone dies, which is a great way of sort of establishing a danger around this dude. It's like, man, we gotta be, how are we even gonna beat this guy? And the cane tapping is a wonderful sort of little sound thing they got going on from him. When you hear that tap, it's like, fuck. I just think he's awesome. I think he's such a cool character. Sorry, I'm just glad to be back in the canvas. Oh. This fucking move! We've all been that guy spamming dodge at first, because, you know, we're JRPG players. Like, what do you mean I have to dodge? But this fucking move, I can never get the timing on it. The stupid icicles on the ground. I always think, I'm like, this is coming a mile away. I know, I can see it coming. There's no way I'm gonna fuck it up for like the 30th time, and then I do. And so did you.
It's true.
I can parry everything Simon throws at me, and I still can't parry that.
There you are.
I also think the battle music for Flying Waters is just superb. It's one of my favorite songs in the whole game. In fact, this was the first song where when I was playing it, I got into a fight and I was just like, my god, chat, this song is amazing. I think I listened to this on repeat for like a day or two straight.
Shadow out. There you are.
Maelle.
Shadow
Quit
out.
saying silly things, Shadow out. Let's go. Wait. This house music is also tight.
It is.
It's time
great.
to learn to jump. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Okay, now get out of my house.
Gustave, it's your turn.
Nah, totally justified. Totally justified.
Okay, now.
I also heard that this battle song, I don't know if I'm right, but apparently this battle song, I think Lorien Testard didn't think it was that good and was just going to leave it on the cutting room floor. And I think Sandfall was like, no, put that in the game. We need it. Which is just, it's such a vibe. It's so mad.
Okay, now everyone, we just learned to jump. So, on 3, with me now. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, piss off! Yeah, that got all of us. All right. No, that's exactly what happened. We learned how to jump. We're like, oh, okay, I know what to do here. And you just get hit by every single move he does. So yeah, no, that was a canon event as well.
Perfect.
Maelle is just absolutely flattened. Oh my god. Yeah, nah, we all got wrecked after that fight. But that was where I think I started pulling off parries for the first time. And was like, holy shit, this feels good. Yeah, how many of us went to this thing and were like, I can handle this. And then immediately 5 seconds later. Yo!
Should we come back later?
But I want to prove myself as a professional gamer. This game is so tight. I want to keep trying.
Don't. All right. If you're new to this game, just don't. It's not worth it. Just go off, like do the story, get what's his face, SKA, then come back and do it. You're not gonna win. Oh, if you do, it's gonna take a long time.
Bonjour. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Get the... Little louder.
Get the hell out of my f***ing way, you degenerate plank of wood!
This must be Flory. Hello, Flory. Would you like to go for the walk?
Stupid humans, you're all the same!
Francois, stop being a bigot.
I found the rock.
Fine, take it. But know that I will never stop chasing you.
Okay.
I fucking love Francois. And I love how the game almost has a self-awareness where it's not just Francois does an ice attack. It says Francois does the strongest ice attack ever. And he's not wrong. It will kick the shit out of you. Also, Francois, if you haven't heard Francois in French, you should. It's one of the funniest things I've heard in the whole game.
Esquier! Arrête d'envoyer des brigands chez moi!
Cesse d'être aussi méchant. Ce sont de gentils humains.
Alors garde-les de ton côté de la caverne! Et vous dégagez de ma pelouse!
Sometimes I wee and woo in this hot tub.
Where is Gustave?
Hey!
I told you this game was tight, but you didn't listen.
No, he is right. This game is so tight. I just wish I was not wearing a stupid outfit for this epic cinematic.
Yeah, don't you all feel bad about yourselves now? You thought you were real comedians putting Gustave in like a French swimsuit, you know, with the dumbest hair ever. And you only cheated yourselves. That said though, the scene was probably still good, but I think I had everyone in their default costumes for the most part, because I wanted the classic, you know, experience of it all. This scene is also phenomenal because like so many people didn't see it coming. It's this game's version of having an Eris death scene at the end of Act 1. It's just phenomenal. It's so good. And it's another moment where you realize like, how the hell are we ever going to beat Renoir? This guy's just too strong.
Remember, Maelle said this is peak gaming, and to finish the game and tell everyone to play it. For those who come after.
Great saying. Great line.
Absolute cinema.
It's me, Clive. Fuck.
Who the hell is this guy?
That's my best friend, Verso. You need a hug?
Wait.
Absolutely tight. 33 out of 10. You're damn straight, brother. Acte 2. Spoiler warning.
Sorry.
That graveyard scene is also just so special. It's just very simple and effective. It doesn't have to do anything too much. It doesn't have to try too hard.
Maelle, when you're at the bottom, things can only go up. When is it my turn?
That boss is just phenomenal. The duelist. It's also great how it happens in the story, where I think Maelle has just said that she just can't go on anymore. Like, everywhere she goes, there's just death and more death. And then the game is like, you ain't seen nothing yet. And this guy shows up, knocks you down into this area below, where after you beat him, you're just surrounded by mountains of bodies everywhere. He's just killed multiple expeditions at once. The Duelist is also a phenomenal boss design. Like, some people say that, like, oh, he's just a ripoff of Pontiff Sylvain. If you think that, you're missing the point. This, from what I can imagine, from what I've seen, is like a deliberate choice. It's a deliberate nod reference to this boss, because it's like they're saying, can we make a turn-based Dark Souls? What if we tried this? Can we pull this off? And they take a boss who, quite clearly, is a nod to that, but when he comes at you and just hits you with his bloody, like, 12-hit combo, you know, it's like, oh my god, what is this? What am I doing here? But it's phenomenal because it gives you the Dark Souls rush in a turn-based JRPG.
Hell yeah, Monoko! This song is fire!
No!
What happened to the music? The song is over.
Then why are we in combat?
The fight is not over. Okay? Okay. Good. 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 Woof.
What was that?
Count me in then.
That happened to everyone, I think, because Monoko's song is another one that's so good, it just stun-locked a lot of players. And it's superb. It's brilliant. Like, you could release it on its own separate from this game and it's still a great song. But the problem is it doesn't loop. So many people, they just sat there and then they had to do the rest of the fight in silence. Now, hopefully Sandfall is going to fix that. And also that Monoko sort of like good dialogue with Verso. That's improv'd, which is quite cool. It's brilliantly organic. It's quick. It's fun. It's also true to the characters, true to the storytelling. So it doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel cringe. It doesn't feel out of place. And what's interesting, actually, during the good, if you listen to it in French, Monoko has a slightly different way of doing it. So in English, he kind of keeps his voice the same. And that kind of like, while he talks and sounds quite intelligent, he is like, you know, a bit of a meathead in some ways. In the French voice acting, he actually sounds more dog-like. When Verso's like, they'll be fighting, he's kind of like, wait, they'll be fighting? He's like, lots of fighting. Oh, really? And he sort of sounds like an excited dog in French.
Il va y avoir beaucoup de combats, tu sais.
C'est vrai, ça?
Je te jure.
Beaucoup de combats?
Exact.
C'est bon, je te suis.
Bien.
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 Oui, bien.
Which actually is totally true to Monoko's character. So it's interesting how you get these different ways of playing it in English and French, and I think both work. I think both are really good.
Verso, you never told us that you're...
That's so true. I do love this mechanic that you can fight every merchant you find, and that unlocks a new item that you can buy from them. That's a brilliant that's a brilliant bit of game design. I haven't really seen that in anything else.
Verso, you never told us that your dad was the Andy Serkis. Pixar didn't happen. Can we get a group selfie?
I do not like to talk about it. Anyway, can we talk about this later? I would very much like for all of you to survive this.
My turn first.
But, I'll make sure you...
Skadoosh.
Oh, that's right. He can just go Marge you.
Idiot. What are you doing? Get back in there!
Oh, God.
You're going to be okay, Monoko. Why am I Spanish now? Oh, I'm going to be just fine. Oh, wow.
Wow. I mean, it's not wrong. Yes! That is such a wonderful boss, man. Like, there's some people who ridicule this. There are people who want to hate this game. They look at that bouncy boss and they're just like, huh, this is the gameplay everyone's talking about? No, you're missing the point. This boss is fucking hilarious. The Gross Tet, or Gross Teddy, as I accidentally called him for a number of months, he's like one of those bullshit sort of gimmick enemies you have in like a 90s game or some old game, but made in the AAA in like 2025. You can tell the devs are trolling you with this, and I respect that. I like that. Once you figure out the mechanic, it's like, oh my god, I just have to keep dodging like over and over and over again. The boss is hilarious. A lot of people I saw fighting this guy were like bursting out into laughter because they were like, what the fuck is this fight? I loved it. I had a great time with it. Look, I tried parrying him. It was too hard. All right. Don't look at me. Well, this happened to all of us. I mean, we all saw Sprung, and we were all like, you know what? I could take him on. And the first thing he does is bend you over a coffee table and have his way with you. But at the same time, he is rightfully terrified of SKA, because SKA is probably the strongest thing in the canvas. He'll just fuck up anyone. Yeah, I think if you romance Sciel, you can't romance Lune after that. Who did I pick? I think I picked Lune. Yeah.
Hey, you lazy farts. These feet ain't gonna clean themselves. Oh my, what lovely feet.
The worst part is he actually does say that when you fight the paintress. It's like, man, Minoko, relax, relax. The thing is, right, while it's wildly inappropriate, it's completely on brand for his character. That is exactly what he would say. He's a dog, all right? He doesn't know any better. So anyway.
I'm going to kill you! Because of you, I have to write in that journal every night. The new ability was what it. I'm going to
You mean you? Me? You and me. Shame? No, I'm better. What? Watch out. What? Ah!
That song, Une vie à témoin, where it transitions from the cutscene into Renoir's fight, I think that's one of the best moments in video games I've ever seen. And I'm not like just, this isn't recency bias. I really honestly mean that is one of the best moments I've ever seen in any video game. There's a reason that this year, watching other streamers' reactions to that transition was a meta. That was actually a meta. Like, you can look for shorts of that, and there's just like, they're all over the internet. It's like one of the main types of videos. One other thing I would say is, this is a really interesting point, and I didn't think about this till a friend of mine who's studying game design explained it. The Une vie à témoin, sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, the song reveal from the cutscene into the fight, this kind of only works in turn-based combat. This actually would not work in a fast-paced Devil May Cry sort of fight. Like, let me put it this way. If it transitioned and it's like dun 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 dun, and before that part's even finished, Renoir's sprinting into your face and just like punching you repeatedly, and you can't get away from him, you can't appreciate the song, you have to like kind of dodge and whatever, the song would not be able to hit you with the same weight and power that it does. Turn-based combat and action combat move at different speeds. They move at different tempos. And I'm not saying action is bad. I'm saying it lends itself to, I would say it can express different feelings, if that makes any sense. Like, in a way, action is good for standing here. I'll realize that you're just like me, trying to make history. It's like that kind of music. Whereas with turn-based, you can have this bum, bum, dun, 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 dun. You can also, I would say, FF7 did it phenomenally with Sephiroth. Dun, 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 dun. You know, this works phenomenally well with this slower cinematic pacing of turn-based. And you can probably think of a bunch of other examples. I would say the very first time you get Sephiroth in your party in Cloud's flashback, and it's like, And, you know, the camera, like, slowly comes to reveal Sephiroth, like, standing like that before the dragon. And you realize, hang on, the dragon's not the most dangerous thing here. Like that, like, I never really thought about it until a friend explained it to me. But it makes sense. I think this, I'll say it again, I think that this song, this reveal, would not work nearly as well in action as it does in turn-based.
I guess even I didn't realize how tight this game was. Promise me you'll listen to my boss theme on Spotify.
Oui.
Absolute cinema.
Maman, put some clothes on. We have guests.
Oh, introduce me.
Fine. This is Alicia. Maelle. This is my girlfriend, Sciel. This is Lune, going to be my girlfriend once I finish the side quest. And you know Monoko, he's
Lune
all good.
looks so pissed.
They're not supposed to know that yet.
How am I supposed to keep track of what they're supposed to know?
This is a place of tranquility.
Escape! Get us out of here!
Someone call an Uber.
No, escape! Yes, away! I thought we were leaving!
Oh, Verso's all grown.
Sciel just throwing cards at the floor, so crap. Nailed it!
Change is coming. The game of the year 2025 was going to be made by a studio who found the formula to make it up here on stage. Studio made their game because they wanted to make a game that they wanted to play themselves. They created it because it hadn't been created before. They knew that if you put the game and the team first, the revenue will follow. They were driven by idealism and wanted players to have fun. And they realized that if the developers didn't have fun, nobody was going to have any fun. But above all, they cared about their game.
If this game is so tight, then why am I crying?
Maybe there's so much wee that it makes you want to woo.
Great use of Sven Wink's speech there. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Sven Winky? Wink? Fuck. Sorry, I should learn this after a while. But he's right. I mean, because when gamers can sense that the developers are on their side, they will be more open to their ideas and they'll be more forgiving of the mistakes or the shortcomings of the game. You can sense when devs are on your side. Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls 1, Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate 3, a ton of indies. I would say a shit ton of indie games. You can tell the devs are just trying to make the most fun thing for you as possible. You can also tell when devs are not on your side. You can tell when they're making decisions that they know you won't like because they're trying to make more money. Spoiler warning.
Look what I found. Now make it read me a story.
I remember these guys.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all.
Hell yeah, brother.
We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance.
The Baki Expedition. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Expedition. The Giga Chads.
With which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining
Jesus, come on, mate.
With Lepley's unstoppable training regime.
Oh my god.
Obvious. That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress.
They basically are the strength build players of the Souls universe, alright? They're just like, screw it. No dex, no faith, no intelligence, just everything into strength and vigor and endurance. That's it. That's all we need. Fuck it.
But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere, but even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamache. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world.
His censorship bar is just like half the length of his body. I mean, to be fair, it's believable.
And don't waste time on the paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
If they were ever going to do a DLC of these guys, they could probably get away with it because it's just such a ridiculous concept that it just could work. But these guys are definitely the most popular out of all the other expeditions. I personally liked, I think it was Expedition 42. I think they're the drunk expedition. They're the ones where the guy talks, their captain always talks about how you want to be the right amount of tipsy, where, you're quite loose and you can do your thing, you're a bit more confident, but you're not so trashed that you just, that you can't even fight, so. 07s, mate. R.I.P. Alright, let's see Act 3. Act 3. Spoiler warning.
Wake up, Alicia! Come help me with this!
Clever hiding spot.
Mama will never find it here. I'm a bag.
Hey.
Oh, Cardiabla, you're the spitting image of my own dead son. This site is game. Also, you're grounded.
What?
Now, sandbags, that goma's all over this bitch. Keep it up and you'll lose your phone, too.
It is interesting that it's actually, the paintress is not actually the one doing the gamage. It's actually Renoir, the real Renoir, doing it. But he's trying to wipe them all at once. But because her powers are much stronger than his as a painter, all she can do is limit it. Like, she can mitigate it to just 1 year at a time. So her painting the number is actually her painting a warning to all the citizens of Lumiere. That, like, warning, this is about to happen. The paintress is actually the one trying to keep them all alive. Renoir's the one trying to wipe them all.
Simon. I know that name. Where have I heard it before? Simon, are you down here?
Oh, so true. Oh my god. So true, you think he's done. Simon is such a phenomenal boss, and what I think is cool about him is that, like, when you first meet him, he is completely overwhelming. Like, all of you probably had the thought, including myself, it's like, how am I ever gonna beat this guy? And yet, you can find a way outside of one-shotting him. I think Simon's fair at the end of the day. And the way that I beat him was, I put the game on normal, I buffed everyone's HP and defense to the absolute maximum, so that way, when he does his combos, I wouldn't die in the first 2 hits, alright? Because if you die in the first 2 hits, you can't really practice the next 10. So that way, I was able to learn the timing of his attacks until they were no longer overwhelming. They were no longer too much. And then I bumped it all the way back up to hard again, made everyone DPS machines again, fought him properly, where I parried everything. And if I fucked up a parry once, that's it. We could all just die. And then he comes out with a surprise phase 3, which I wasn't expecting. It's like, Jesus, you mean it gets even harder? So yeah, this boss is absolutely amazing. He's a combination of, like, he's like the Nameless King times Guts times Sephiroth. With one arm. He's awesome.
This is where my parents died. Boring. So I was thinking, later tonight, that maybe we can unlock that last gradient attack.
Look, Verso, I can gamage now. La, la, la,
That was my sister. I didn't even get to say au revoir. Is it just me, or is Maelle acting like a piece of merde lately? Bark.
Les pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour.
In Maelle's defense, I think Verso actually confesses that he let Gustave die. He could have saved Gustave, but he didn't, because he wanted his death to motivate Maelle to help kill the Painter's Spore. You know what I mean? Rich coming from Verso, as you say. Yeah, yeah.
Les pétales d'iris envahissent les rues du jour déclinant. Nuée complice du clair obscur.
I'm less scared.
Yeah, this is the beat
So
poetry
how does this work exactly? It's actually really easy. I will defeat you. Well, time to go. Please help me.
Golgra is just fantastic, and that Super Saiyan moment she has is awesome. I also love that line from Monoko where he's just like, please help me. That's another good example of a bit of comedy that fits the character in the world, and it doesn't break immersion or feel cringe or forced.
Mission accomplished. Let's go. Defeat. That was a good one.
She thick.
I got an idea.
This is the Verso machine gun build that I've heard about, but I haven't actually seen in action.
Do that again.
This is Clair, isn't it? Yeah.
Your mother and I have been through this 1,000 times. You haven't even been through it once, so don't even tell me you know what's going on. You have no idea what's going on. If you do start this, I swear you're grounded for the rest of your life. This is what's happening. I am telling you right now, for your own safety, you are not making an OnlyFans account. You are too young.
Based.
Your mother had no idea how tight this game was. You didn't even know how tight this game was. Am I the only one who knows how tight this game is? Absolutely.
God, this game is good.
That's it. I am using stand-up.
On second thought, you're very mature for your age.
Really?
Yeah, you got the white hair. You can go Mars now. Let me just guilt trip you one more time. This is what I see every day. No, wait, hold on a second.
How is that a real anime? That girls with what, like horse ears and horse hooves just race against each other? Like, I know I'm not that old. All right, how is that an actual show?
No, you see here. Versus
God.
This, no. This.
Oh, God, so much anime.
This is what I see every day. I don't know. This is what I see every day.
Hey, Mini-Me. You can stop painting now.
So, he will not stop painting. I like it here.
You will stop painting. I don't like it here. No, listen, we're going to be fighting as me.
No, we are fighting as me.
We're fighting as me. I'm older. I'm over 100 years old, and you've been 16 twice. That makes you twice as stupid.
I'm not going back out there. Big, ugly, and voiceless with 0 followers on Instagram.
You're going to end up like Maman, coughing.
That's a great line. You're 16 twice, and that makes you twice as stupid. That's a wonderful line. That's brilliant.
Back out there. Big, ugly, and voiceless with 0 followers on Instagram.
You're going to end up like Maman, coughing pain for the rest of your life.
I will let you play the piano as much as you want, please.
No, c'est fini. You're going to force this child to paint for you. It's for the eternity. You promote slavery now, huh?
It's no slavery, it's pretend.
Exactly. Go touch grass, Maelle. We are done here.
Renoir's the ultimate father because he was just trying to cure his wife and daughter's MMO addiction. And he's kind of right. That's basically what they're doing. They just won't leave their house because they're just playing too much of their version of FF14 all day. Their version of WoW all day. You know, it's not real. It's really fun, but it's not real.
What about your girlfriends? Or my friends too? What about Eski and Madoko?
Go paint some in a different canvas, you idiot. This is my world. His world. Go make your own. I have no idea how tight this game is.
Stop quoting Papa.
There you are.
I told you I'd never stop chasing you.
Oh, no.
Didn't expect a Francois ending, did
Oh, no.
you? Well, guess what?
The strongest ice attack ever.
Hey, kid, can you paint this for me, please?
Aww, kawaii. A life with Claire. Achievement unlocked. Get the Francois ending. Oh, come on. Fantastic. Just brilliant. Just brilliant. Thank you so much, Carbot, for making that. That was so fun. It's great because it really is this game in a nutshell. It really sums up the experience of this game in a lot of ways, and it also expresses a lot of experiences the gamers went through. Not just their reactions, but stuff that we all did, mistakes we all made. And I kind of like that it didn't go into the two endings you get in the game. Let's not accidentally... What am I trying to say? Yeah. There's almost no way you could do them in a way that's fun. Or... funny. I don't know. I like the secret Francois ending for this, you know. The old Zack Snyder cut. Good stuff. Good stuff.